In other words, what the mind does. The second part is neuroscience, meaning what's the anatomy that is working inside of the brain in order to perform those functions. So anyway, that's my background. Been researching this for about 12 years. And some of the stuff that I found is rather astounding. You won't find this in books anywhere. It's a different perception on the way things are done. Now, I don't know how many of you went to Walter's seminar yesterday. It was very well done, and he went into more of the anatomy within the brain. So what I'm going to talk about is very quickly on the anatomy and jump to the physiology and say, okay, what's the mechanics behind this and how does it work? Basically, what I'm going to present is everything is based upon frequencies of consciousness. By frequencies of consciousness, what I mean is when you're angry, very low frequency. When you're praying, focusing on the highest frequency. Your mind changes. I would love to break out into individual sessions and let you folks try this, but try it after you leave because it's so profound that once you see it, I mean, a lot of people, when you show them this, it's like, wow, it works. For example, you mind being just a quick demo person? What I'm going to do is show you how consciousness shifts affect a person. So if she's standing right here, and I think there's small enough room and bright enough light, we don't have to go up on the stage. And for demonstration purposes, if I'm talking to her, I point my finger at her and I wave it in her face. So if I'm going like this, that was good. Sorry, folks. I guess I was a little more violent than I wanted to be. I'll just stick this in my pocket for now. If I'm going like this, what are you feeling as I do that?
Just an invasion of space, basically.
It's like, get out of my face. Now, all I want you to do, because this is kind of fear, it's anger that I'm directing at her. So, all I want you to do is close your eyes and in your mind say a quick 5 to 10 second prayer, just a simple blessing. And when you're done, open your eyes. And now I'm doing that same thing again, just as close, and what are you feeling?
Yeah, nothing emotionally,
The human mind works like a radio transmitter and a receiver, not like a computer. Now it's interesting, I went to NYU, Eric Kandel got the Nobel Prize in the biochemistry of memory storage and retrieval. And guess what? They're looking in the synapses. And they're saying, where is this in there? Joe Ledoux wrote Self and Soul, a fabulous book on where the soul is at within self. And they're looking in the synapses. The whole key here is, think of the brain not like this hard drive and everything's in here, but you're as a communicator with your soul, and that's where your memories are stored. So what I just did within that radio broadcaster, or in this case receiver, was by having her say a prayer, she was focusing closer to divine love. Divine love is the highest frequency that you can experience while you're in the physical body. It's also the goal of virtually every religion on earth is to have you focus on divine love and grow your consciousness closer to that. Now, divine love is a frequency up here, anger down here. When she redirected her consciousness to divine love, she couldn't perceive this. It was a different radio station. Now, go ahead and have a seat.